couch theme this week, everybody. The couch for the 200th show. I like being on the couch. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the virtual comedy show. I'm going to go to a gallery view so I can see everybody. Welcome. It's the two. We have been on the air for 4 years, everybody. Can you believe that? We have averaged 50 shows a year. We've had more than 150 different acts on this show. We have had more than 125 patty melts, I think quite a bit more, 100 or more worst jokes of the week. I have had over 975 pages of jokes, and we have split medians almost $72. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, because let me tell you this. Our donors have been super generous through the years, and we cannot thank you enough for the people that donate all the time. Some of you are weekly givers, which is amazing. Some are bi-weekly, and some of you are just bi, which is super sexy.
I did. I told her bye.
Yeah. So who's saying bye?
I think I know who that is.
All right. Now, all of you that are supporting us financially and hanging out with us and watching online, I do want to talk to people watching online. It is now your chance if you want to start giving to us.
Oh, look at that. That's where Michael.
I can't seem to find them. I'm sorry. I think it's Rob.
Who is that?
Well, Rob's already muted.
For his birthday.
Who's talking, you guys?
Put it on back on Facebook.
It's not Alice.
I'm back on Facebook.
No.
I have no
What
idea.
is that?
I think it's
Oh, well.
stopped. Carry on.
Well, put it on Facebook, damn it. Okay, great. Maybe they left and they're going to watch on Facebook. Well, as I said, we have the worst viewers ever. By the way, again, we love all our donors and viewers, and it's a good time to start donating this show now because starting next week, we're going to go door to door like zealous Jehovah's Witnesses with a freshly printed stack of watchtowers. I think that's knocking on the door. So set your ring doorbells to stun is what I say. By the way, that's a good, I'm going to patent that. The video and stun doorbell. I think that'd
be cool.
A good idea. Hey, Porch Pirates. Hey, Porch Pirates. You don't need to ring our bell to get your bell rung. That's it comes in 10,000 volts, 50,000 volts, and scorched earth. Come on, everybody. Get it today at virtualcomedyshow.com when you donate $200. Full disclosure, that doesn't exist. Okay. Now, before we start the show, our 200th show, I've got some messages from some famous folks. Congratulations on the huge success and our 200th show. The first one comes, you're not going to believe it, from Robert Shields of Shields and Yarnell. Who knows?
Wow.
Robert Shields. For the young kids, Chuck, who has no idea who that is, right? Right. Chuck has no idea. Robert Shields is the second most famous mime in history after Marcel Marceau. And you may not know this too, that I was a mime for 4 years in high school and college, and I was offered to study at Marcel's school in France. I was arrested twice for street mime, and I worked silently trying to sell champagne in a liquor store for 2 weeks as a mime, and I made 2 drunks cry. And I was told by another one, no matter how windy it got, he was still going to punch me. So Robert Shields, hey, the lights are flashing. Robert sent me a lovely note of a gloved hand holding up a middle finger. So that was fantastic. I'm kidding. He actually didn't. What's funny is he messaged me. His message was, "Which way did you come in?" I don't know what that means. And then he gave me his phone number and said to call him. And I didn't call him. So I believe he's been trapped inside that invisible box so long that he's deprived of oxygen, I think is what it is. But he did send me, and I'm going to share this. He is now an artist, and he sent me 3 of his most recent paintings. And I'm going to show them to you because Robert Shield is a legend. And I said I would show his stuff. So here's number 1 when it comes up. Boop, up. There it is.
Oh.
Ooh.
Isn't that fantastic?
It is, yeah.
That is some in-depth fun work. Here's the second one.
Wow. Crowded.
Nice.
Incredible. That eye's looking at you.
Yeah.
And the third one is my favorite.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Robert Shields, everybody, if you want to look him up, that's who he is, okay? Now, the second message was from actor Dean Haglin. Who knows that name? Nobody? He was one of the
Nobody.
famous lone gunman from the X-Files series. He was, and he's a huge fan. And he sent me a message today. Congrats on 200 virtual comedy shows. I virtually laughed at 10. I'll catch the other 190 in the year 2027 because I'll have Apple goggles and a stack of edibles. So it'll be amazing. Okay. And now, like every week's, the jokes that everyone will be talking about for less than 30 seconds after I tell them. Damn good enough for me, let me tell you. All right, here we go. The Oscars were last night, and Jimmy Kimmel responded to a post by Donald Trump on Truth Social about Kimmel's boring performance on the show by congratulating the disgraced ex-president for watching and still being up and saying, "Isn't it past your jail time?" Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was great, wasn't it? Now, Trump was not phased at all by the comment. And he shot back, "Nice try. Clarence Thomas moved my jail time to November 6th. That's the day after the election. Also, I've been trying to get him down in a cell for 2 years, said Melania. Okay. I'd love it if he went to jail. The Oscars were also surprisingly entertaining and surprisingly short. Did you watch that? That was pretty amazing. That's
Okay.
Steve, is that you? Okay.
I think it's me, but how would I know?
It's you. Is that John Trentis in the background?
Could be.
It's a ghost.
I know. Okay. Well, yep. That's
Who's
Steve.
watching WrestleMania?
I'm blocking. Okay. Let's go back to what I was talking about. And it's our 200th show, and this still happens. Still a common thing. So donate to the show, and I guarantee it'll happen forever. The Oscars was surprisingly entertaining and surprisingly short, unlike this monologue. Organizers said it took one good slap to get them back on track. Highlights of the night were Ryan Gosling singing "I'm Just Ken" and John Cena presenting an Oscar with the only part Ken is missing not showing. That could have been written better, but it was good. Oh, I just saw this right before the show. Pope Francis put his papal foot in his mouth when he said to Ukraine they should have the courage of the white flag in their fight against the Russian invasion. Man, I know. Can you believe that? The response from Kyiv was swift, saying maybe the Pope should do the kindness of shutting the F up. And that Ukraine will never surrender to a dictator. They also said Putin could please suck their, the rest wasn't in English. Yeah, I think that was Carla coming in. Oh, hey, and there's a new tradition at the Oscars. Did you see the new tradition at the Oscars, everybody? The new tradition is super old men are pushed on stage to screw up the announcement for Best Picture. Every year. It's going to be fantastic. Y'all remember Warren Beatty announcing the wrong movie, and now Al Pacino forgot to list the nominees for Best Picture. And then he said, "My eyes see Oppenheimer." Wrong order. Now, the misstep was quickly rectified as the director and producers rushed on stage to get their awards, and Pacino told reporters, "Don't ask me about my business." He didn't say anything about his little friend, though. They had thought they were ahead of any problems with the reading of Best Picture because after getting her award, Emma Stone ran backstage and burned every envelope with her name on it. So that was because that's what Warren Beatty did. Lights. Nope. Okay, now something really off. Doctors in Florida found tapeworm eggs in a man's brain who liked to eat undercooked bacon. So there's something for you. Yep. He had come to the hospital with severe migraines, which were caused by the eggs, and if untreated, could cause seizures and even death. Is that amazing? The man was told he could no longer eat bacon that was undercooked. He had to cook his bacon had to be cooked through after he was treated for his condition. He then promised to stop and only eat his second favorite dish, raw cow spine. For some reason, he's mad at cows or something like that.
It's good if you get the Chicago style.
That's right. Hey, I threw that one right through the ring light.
Nice.
Which Joel found one. Okay, 4 more, and then we're gonna stop.
Yeah, I think that'll be it. That'll be a whole show. It's good.
Body shop stores that you see in many malls and outlet centers in the U.S. are quietly closing all their doors and filing for bankruptcy. A spokesman said while they had everything to make your body healthy, maybe they should have hired more people that could use their head.
Oh.
Nikki Haley dropped out of the presidential race. The RNC said it no longer has to have the neutral role in the race. Yeah, neutral. They can now stop saying Haley is a loser they hate to a loser whore they can't stand. Because they've been so nice to her before. Hey,
Wow.
and I haven't mentioned the State of the Union. Did y'all watch that?
Yes.
No? Oh my God. Dark Brandon was out in full force. Man, it is old news by now, but Biden was said to have drank 4 Ensures and a double chocolate boost before hitting the stage. Crazy. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who howled like a baboon for the last State of the Union, upped the ante and actually dressed like one's ass this time. The rebuttal by Alabama Senator Katie Britt, who is dressed as Sulu tonight, the other way around. The rebuttal by Alabama Senator Katie Britt was so weird. It was so weird.
How weird was it?
It was so weird. Someone wrote a script for Amityville Horror 17 based on it. After Britt finished her speech, I guess you call it a speech, a 2-year contract was signed by Scarlett Johansson for SNL. All right. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to do the last one. That was it, Steve. Come on in. Let's get the show going.
Brad Tassell, everybody!